Welcome back, everybody. You know, Cynthia, fall, it's the perfect time for stargazing. I don't know if you could tell, but very excited to get out this year. But I think we need to find a better place to do this.
Yes, and we do need a little bit of inspo, I think, right?
I think we do. Okay, so with that, and helping us find the very best stargazing spots right across this country, please help us welcome back to the show travel expert Jen Weatherhead. We'll just get cozy. Thanks for the setup, Jen.
Of course.
Listen, my family and I, we love to stargaze, but I didn't actually know that fall is one of the best times to be able to do so right here in Canada. So why is fall the perfect time to look up?
A few reasons. First of all, those nights are coming a bit earlier. You know, it gets darker sooner, so it's the perfect time to get out and do it as a family affair for all ages, because it doesn't have to wait too late. It's not as chilly as winter, but it's also not mosquito season.
Yeah.
Yay, so that's
good point. Good point.
And then we're also in the northern hemisphere, so this time of year, right up until, you know, mid-November, it's still a really great time to catch the Milky Way.
Oh,
nice.
wow.
Yes. Right across the country, you can do that.
Love that.
I have to say, I took an astronomy course in university. I did not do very well, but I feel like that was one of the reasons why I became really captivated by stargazing. And I haven't had the chance to go specifically on a stargazing trip yet. So is there anything we should keep in mind before venturing out and choosing a stargazing trip?
Well, I mean, first of all, if you're gonna do it on your own, you can do a setup like this, right?
This is nice.
Nighttime picnic. And I always think that when you're staring at the stars, you're kind of transporting yourself to anywhere in the world, right? So make a whole event out of it when you're going out. Get the cozy blankets, the pillows, a wine from Spain, you know, some meat from Italy, taste Hawaii cheese from Hawaii, and then feel like you're in the tropics while you're looking up at the stars, you know? I think that's a great way to kind of ease your way into it and make it a fun event. And then, of course, you want to make sure that you want to know what you're looking at, right? So download a few apps. NASA has a really great app that has, you know, all of the constellations and stars and a little bit of space education in there too. We also have Night Sky and Sky Safari. Those are two others that I really like. And of course, you can also bring out your binoculars or your telescope. A lot of people got those during the pandemic, so yeah, telescope. And of course, safety first. Make sure you have cell service wherever you're going. Bring a radio if you're going into the woods. Have a backup plan, emergency plan, you know, just in case something goes wrong.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay, are we ready to do a little traveling through the sky right now? Because I love this. You're going to take us to some locations that are perfect for the stars, seeing the stars, that is. So first up, why don't we head over to Cape Breton Island? What is happening over there?
Yeah, so right off the Cabot Trail and right on a cliff, so you're right next to the ocean, we have true north destinations. And this is a really great spot because they have eco-domes here. So what you get to see from your dome, part of it is see-through, so you can stay in there and be really cozy with your partner for a romantic getaway, looking at the stars. You can go in the hot tub, go to the fireplace.
Oh, I love
They
this.
also have night sky walks. So that gives you a chance to go out with someone from Parks Canada for 2 hours. They'll teach you about the constellations, what you're seeing, everything like that. But it's really romantic. The owner here tells me that lots of people see shooting stars and even the northern lights. A lot of people don't think you can see them from pretty much anywhere in Canada.
Yeah.
But you can see them.
Wow. Oh, that's amazing.
Beautiful.
Oh, so gorgeous. Okay, so next up we have a spot in Saskatchewan that you say is perfect to bring the whole family. Tell us about it. There's an activity.
Yeah. I love this because it's a really great opportunity for everyone to really feel connected to that night sky. So we're going to the Wenasican Heritage Park. Now, the First Nations people here have been gathering in the spot for over 6,000 years. It's a very special spot. And they have night sky viewing activities. They have the Han Me Moon Dinner, which is amazing because they forage all of the local ingredients. You have this beautiful dinner while you're out, and then you get to sit back in a chair, and they have storytellers who will teach you about how the First Nations view the sky. So it's a really great, you know, educational experience for the entire family. And just imagine, you're sitting in these chairs, you're looking at these billions of stars, you have an elder who's speaking to you about all of these amazing stories. I just think it's so magical and such a great way to feel connected while you're out there.
Oh my God, sign us up, right? these are stunning. Stunning. So the next spot you're going to take us to, Jen, you say it is so hot right now in the travel world, and you call it one of Canada's best kept secrets. So shh, don't tell anyone. Where are we going, Jen?
We're going all the way to the Yukon.
Oh.
I know, right? So I don't know, if you looked up anything on Instagram over the past month, you would see so many Instagram stories and videos of the Northern Lights, because this is the time of year, it's the best time of year to see the Northern Lights, but also stars in general in the Yukon. So trust me, they have a Dark Sky Festival during the month of September, so you're gonna wanna make sure that you book this for 2024, because these are the things you get to see while you're there. It just looks like, you know, beautiful dancing colors across the sky. So they also have lots of family activities during the festival, so you can do craft making, you can speak to astronomers, so kids can really get involved. You can camp there, so there's Kathleen Lake Campground, which is a really great spot. If you want to feel kind of that Canadian outdoors, rustic kind of vibe, why not make a whole trip out of it and just go explore that incredible part of our country that I think a lot of us forget about.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Okay, so let's talk about dark sky preserves. Like what areas, what does that mean and what areas qualify?
Yeah, so that region in the Yukon, they're trying to get this dark sky preserve qualification. Basically what that is a designation that says that they are protecting that area from all artificial light pollution.
Okay.
So it means it's gonna be the darkest it can be. It's great for the wildlife. It's so nice to know that we have these protected areas. We have 17 in Canada across the country. Most of them are in national parks, so make sure that when you go to a national park, you check that out. But it's a really great way to kind of make sure that we're protecting that natural element of Canada, making sure that, you know, we have these areas that will never be touched by all of these city lights and all that kind of thing.
So great.
I love that. Well, let's get back to the city-ish for a second, because people who live here in the GTHA, Greater Toronto Horseshoe area, we want to see the stars too. And like you just said, there is a lot of light pollution that comes from the downtown core and the other big cities here. So can we see anything that's relatively close?
You can. You just have to go to Grey County. It's only a couple of hours and you can still see so many incredible sights and stars while you're there. So it's not a dark sky preserve, but it's still very, very dark. So great opportunity to get a little weekend escape. There's a great spot called Freya, and they have converted a barn into a nice little loft space. It sits on 100 acres, so it's private. They have a bird sanctuary there, but it's a really nice spot where you can kind of get out there, use those apps on your own, and check out those stars, and it's not that far out of the city, so keep that in mind. You don't have to go too far.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay, we don't have a lot of time left, but we want to get to this other dark sky preserve. It's in Alberta. Tell us a little bit about it.
So Jasper National Park has 11,000 square kilometers of dark sky preserve. So pretty incredible. One of the best spots where you can actually see the Northern Lights again, and again, so many billions and billions of stars. They also have a dark sky festival. Now this happens the end of October, so if you can't get there this year, again, save it for next year. So many crafts and things that you can do, cooking lessons, lots of things for kids, lots of music festivals happening there too. But again, this is one of the best spots in the country to see stars and really learn about it too. It's a really cool thing. You might feel a little nerdy, but it's still very cool to learn.
Yeah. So,
If this is nerdy, sign us up, Jennifer, truly, honestly. These have been breathtaking, to say the least. Thank you for opening us up to this world. It's beautiful. All right, let's take a quick break, everybody. We'll be back right after this.
Hey there, what did you think? Drop your comments below and join the conversation. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you can find more on everything from food and fashion to pop culture and current events. See you soon.